Well, starting about hour 60 this week, at least it's Friday. Working on the redundant system, changing the filter dryer side glass out here. And then changing TXV. Changing the heat exchanger that's underneath this insulation. Let's get to it. Everybody likes a good van shot. I'm actually missing a few things, but the overall. Of course, one from this angle. SID heat exchanger. Side glass. I've seen where these have a tendency to leak around this because they're just pressed in glass. And then we know there's been moisture before, so we're coming back with an oversized dryer. Who she tells you not to worry about. Here we are, we got our new heat exchanger, our new valve, our new straps. We'll see how that goes. I'll probably show y'all again how to do this. I already made a video showing, I guess, best practice, so to speak. It's what works for me, you know. Y'all can go check it out. Maybe it'll help you. Got everything cut loose. We'll start fitting this together. Alright, time to get that valve out. Here's a new one. Murder she wrote. So now that the valve's fully removed, what I did, took a pair of dikes, I cut this, and I cut this, and then I used my cutters and I cut this off. Then I came in with a ream tool, did this one and this one, but you know when you cut the quarter, it closes down to like an 1/8 inch hole, so it's kind of hard to stick this reamer in that hole. So take you a Phillips head screwdriver and just work it back and forth with a little pressure, and it'll ream your hole out. Heat exchanger would be kind of a bitch to cut with 3/8 lines in the way. So before I actually do anything with this, I'm gonna go ahead and take care of getting the valve put in, so that way this pipe right here is held by the valve. And then I don't have to sit there and try to hold stuff or it falls apart or whatever. So is anybody else's magnet just wrapped in electrical tape because, you know, it falls apart? Just me? Another little pro tip. I use my swedge and it'll kind of help deburr your pipe as well without having to worry about dropping in shavings or something. Say if you're hanging upside down or if you got something shooting up like that, use a swedge and round it out. It'll be all right. And then once all this is actually brazed together, I'll do a little bit more bend work and kind of make everything really nice and straight. Pardon my steam, but here we are. Big fan, just hot and fast, man. Hot and fast. Got cold water right beside me to quench the valve. I mean, I did all this in like a minute and a half or less. And number 3 tip, hot and fast. And then quench it down. I mean, total start to finish, I was like 3-4 minutes. And this valve's already where I can touch it again. My new connection is to get on that heat exchanger. What I did is I took a piece of ACR and I annealed it so I could swedge the end of it. And here we are. Heat exchanger ready for welding. Vacuum's been pulling for a little while. 463. Pretty proud of that one. It's still going though, because I still got some other stuff to do. I still need to attach my bulb, put my insulation on. I got some other buttoning up to do. So one of the things I started doing was getting rid of all like the old stuck insulation right here, just in general, so that way when I attach my bulb, I don't have anything between it and the pipe. I want it to sense everything. Bulb ran, bulb secured. By the way, that's tight how it should be. Alright, I'm already done pulling the vacuum. I just fired it up. It pumped down, obviously. My pressure was up, so it came down. Got all the repairs done in there. Turned that one back on. There wasn't nothing wrong with that one. I just didn't feel like working in the cold. I really don't like doing insulating work, re-insulating. I'm just using whatever I took off. Try to make it look as good as I can. But got that unit up and running. Just waiting on this one. There it goes, baby. That solenoid fired. Coil's gonna get cold. Fans are gonna delay for the moment. Once that coil gets cold enough, then fans are gonna kick off. When they do, system's up and running. Now we up and running. Let's see if our fans are running. Not just yet. That coil's got to get cold. Wait. It's a good feeling after changing a bunch of stuff. You get a good vacuum pulled, and it fires up. Everything just works like it should. Makes for a very good Friday. So, and while we're waiting on some fans, thing getting done. Worked out pretty good. There it is. Get them up to speed. Hell yeah. All right, y'all. Running some temperature right now. I've been paying attention to that superheat. Trying to see it come down, but my box is still like 16, 17 degrees, and it's got a -5 degree set point. Unfortunately, working for schools, man, when it's 3:30, they're ready to go. So they're already trying to kick me out. I guess it'll be a phone call follow-up on Monday. So y'all have a good one, man. Happy Friday.